Now would be a perfect time to mount this ignition igniter module. Now, if you'll notice, I've kind of tucked these wires back in toward the front of the bike. That way, when we slide this back in there, these wires won't stick out too much. And then we came up with this Jim Dandy little bracket. It's really cool. What it is, it's just a kind of a bent little bracket and has a hole on a slot and a screw coming out. Okay, we give you the nylock nut, so go ahead and tighten that up just to where the it rotates, but there's resistance. You don't want slop in it, but you have to be able to rotate it once we slide it in. So mount that like that, and then we'll have to rotate it down like that. And then what we do, we hook this little bracket here. That hooks underneath that round frame rail going across there. That just kind of hooks down in there like that. And then we slide that forward. Okay, I'll show you how to hook this up on the other side. Now, if you'll notice, I've put the ignition model in and I've rotated this little bracket up to where this slot is up to the top. Make sure it's all the way down against that. It'll kind of fit so it won't really move sideways too much. It'll fit right down against that tube down in there. And then this slot should be right here. So I'm going to go ahead and wire tie this on and then we'll be finished. I'll show you how to do that. And there it is. I've wrapped the wire tie through that hole down there, up through that slot, and then around this tube. That'll hold that in there really nicely. And make sure you pull that wire tie really tight before you snip the end off. And then when you push this in there, this plastic has a lot of give on it. So it'll rotate in there. Just got to push on it a little bit. There you have it. Let's move on to the next step.